Meantime, President Biden has spoken again with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu about the war in the Middle East.
The White House says they are not close to another ceasefire deal, but continue to encourage the protection of civilians in Gaza. Chris Holmstrom joins us now with the very latest. Chris.
Yeah, good morning. This all comes as Jewish people around the world are celebrating the start of Hanukkah. Also, the war between Israel and Hamas now enters its third month. Dozens of hostages are still being held by Hamas, while the death toll in Gaza continues to rise. Combat is ramping up in southern Gaza, with the Israeli army releasing video they say shows Hamas fighters setting up anti-tank missile launch sites from inside civilian buildings. In other footage, the Israeli Defense Forces confirmed to CBS News that video emerging online does in fact show its soldiers detaining men they say are suspected of terrorist activities in an unspecified location in Gaza. Amidst the fighting, hospitals continue to be overwhelmed with Palestinian patients, with aid slowly trickling in and the death toll climbing, including thousands of children. In Tel Aviv, families of Israeli hostages still in Gaza gathered for a candle lighting ceremony marking the first night of Hanukkah.
It's the first candle, and I wanted to be with the families of the hostages.
In the U.S., Second Gentleman Doug Emhoff spoke in Washington at the annual lighting of the National Menorah, calling out a rise in anti-Semitism, especially on college campuses.
The presidents of some of our most elite universities literally unable to denounce calling for the genocide of Jews as anti-Semitic. That lack of moral clarity is simply unacceptable.
The fallout of this bloody war still fervently felt both in the Middle East and abroad, now 2 months since the October 7th attack. And here at home, dozens of Jewish people and allies were at LA City Hall last night. They welcomed the first night of Hanukkah, but also called for a ceasefire in the Middle East. All right, we'll send it back to you two. I mean, it's still so hard to see these images. Yeah. The fact that this happened October 7th, now what, December 8th? So.
Yeah. All right, Chris, thank you.
Take part in the joy of giving by donating a gift to local children in need during the CBS KCAL Los Angeles and California Highway Patrol's Chips for Kids toy drive.
Stop by one of our locations and donate a new unwrapped toy for a child or teen. Your donation stays in the neighborhood where you donate.
Join us as we come together and support children across SoCal.
Visit us at one of our drop-off events or text the word TOYS to 76278.
Go to kcalnews.com/chips for kids for a list of live broadcast locations.
CBS News Los Angeles, your local news, streaming wherever, whenever.